Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Panatipata viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinadana viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamesu miccachara viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musawada viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majjapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now let us prepare for our meditations. So once again, just have a quick look at your screen. Make sure your microphone is muted. There's a line across that little microphone sign on the bottom left-hand side of your photo, your picture. Sit comfortably, relax, adjust yourself so that you are ready for this sitting. Make this into a habit so that when you are meditating for yourself, you are prepared to sit for 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, or longer. So it depends on how you start. Breathe easy, normal, like a baby. In breath meditation, we learn how to breathe the Buddha way, to breathe joyfully, to breathe peacefully, and to let go of the breath and see that inner light of peace. And we do this step by step over time. It is a lifelong practice. First stage is counting. There are different ways of counting. We'll do a simple method today. Breathe in, breathe out, 1. In, out, 2. In, out, 3. In, out, 4. In, out, 5. This is the minimum, 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Or you can count up to 10 if you like. 1 to 10, 1 to 10. But not more than 10. It's too big. You can count up to 8 if you like for the Eightfold Path. So stay with that number each time. Whenever you make a mistake, just go back to number 1 again. Don't worry about the numbers. They're just to push away immediate distractions. Keep your mind on the breath. After every count or whenever you like, just smile. This helps you to meditate happily. The breath take care of itself. Free the breath, as it were. So you follow the breath. Watch the breath, note it. Watch the breath, note it. Feel the peacefulness of your breath as you count it. Some people like the counting. For some people, the counting may not work. It's quite normal. So if you don't like the counting, it doesn't matter. It's about half the number of people somehow do not need or do not like the counting. Then you go straight into stage 2, in, out. Meantime, if you feel the counting is very helpful, just go on counting as long as you need it. There will come a point when you feel so peaceful and the counting sounds loud to you, meaning it has served its purpose. So you don't need the counting to feel calm anymore because you're already calm. Then you can let go of the counting and go on to stage 2, in, out. When your breath has come in, note it as in, smile. When your breath goes out, note it as out and smile. Try to keep the breath as relaxed and regular as possible. But the breath will take care of itself too. Despite our efforts, the breath can be long or short, deep or shallow. So just let it be, just observe it, note it, smile at it. Just follow the breath in peace. Sometimes you notice you may need to breathe a bit more deeply and just follow it. In breath, smile. Out breath, smile. Feel the peace of the breath. When you notice any other thoughts or distractions, such as feeling or sounds, just smile at them. Smile at those distractions. If you like, you can just say, let go, then go back to the breath. If the distraction is strong or lasts a bit long, then you can label it. If it is a thought, then just stop your meditation. Observe the thought as just as it is, and note it simply as thinking. See it as it is, without any judgment or statement. Just see it, smile, thinking, smile, and so on. So that's labeling. Same thing if you hear a sound and it distracts you. Sound. You smile and then go back to your practice. As you watch your breath, it will slow down, become more peaceful. You will notice the spaces between the in and out breaths becoming a bit longer. There is more space in between the breaths. Let it be. Don't force it. When you notice the space, it's very peaceful. That is the third stage, spaces. Smile at the space. If there's a hint of thought, then you can label and say peaceful, peaceful, to feel the peace. And smile, or just smile also can. So this is the third stage. It's the spaces. In, space, out, space. The spaces are not always even. Sometimes you notice only one. It doesn't matter. Just keep connected with the breath. In fact, by the third stage, you don't need to make so much effort. You can feel the peace, even the joy of the space. So just let it be. This is the stage where the less you do, the easier it becomes. Learning to let go, renunciation. There's nothing to do, just to sit at peace, just like the Buddha, sitting under the Bodhi tree. As you watch the breath, the spaces, the peace, you notice it's becoming so peaceful, you don't have to say anything. That is the fourth stage, silence. No need to say anything because you're already very peaceful. You're one with the breath. So just breathe in. You know you're breathing in. You know there is the space, very peaceful. And just breathe out. You know you're breathing out. Just be aware of it. Very subtle, very peaceful. Remember all these instructions. This is to help you practice on your own. If you're new, just start by sitting for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then slowly, as you feel comfortable, increase the time naturally. You become more confident in your practice. Before sitting, you can tell yourself, you can program yourself. I'm going to sit for 40 minutes, or 1 hour, 2 hours. Mentally just tell yourself and be mindful of the instructions. And you find the more regular you do this way, the more you will time yourself. Let it happen naturally. Feel the peace of the breath. This is a peaceful kind of joy. Now, before we end the sitting, let us review our practice. Review our practice. Remember how peaceful and joyful this sitting is. Even for a short while, you notice a feeling of joy. Remember those moments. Those are the good moments that will help you in your next sitting. Whenever you need to remember the peace in difficult times, this peace will give you an inner calmness. Remember this wonderful moment. This is reviewing. Also, if you like, remember the difficulties you have faced, distractions, and how to prepare yourself better the next time. Review your practice. Before we end this practice, we do what's called just sitting for a short while. You may open your eyes, just sitting to prepare yourself to come back to this world so that we can study the suttas. We begin our meditation slowly, gently. We end it also slowly, gently. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.